Warriors win 130-115 against the San Antonio Spurs. It was a must-win game at home, and it wasn't the greatest team of the Spurs, obviously, being one of the worst teams in the league. But so that's why it's a must-win. You don't fucking lose those types of games. So the Splash Brothers showed up, obviously, and you can hear my daughters in the background. They are super excited about that, about the Warriors. But Curry had 33 points, Klay Thompson had 31 points, and they were just on fire from three-point range. So it was nice to then pull the one through. Once again, the Warriors got behind in the first quarter. They just couldn't make any threes, and I felt like they just didn't have the energy at the very first quarter. They need to change that, especially going into playoff games. So luckily they didn't get down by fucking 20 points like they normally do. But they were able to turn that around. Steph was Steph, of course. It was nice to see Jordan Poole once again. He's getting the games together. He had 27 points, but he's still got to limit those damn turnovers. I think he had like 3 or 4 turnovers. Got to work on those. I'm hoping they clean that up before the playoff push here and everything. And like I said, jockeying for positions right now for the playoffs. I think they're still in the 6th seed right now, which in my opinion, I feel like they need to stick around the 6th seed. That way they, in a sense, avoid number 1 Denver in the first round. They avoid Memphis in the first round, and they might get Sacramento. And that would be probably the best matchup for the first round, I feel like, for if you're a Warriors fan, because number 1, you don't have to travel very far if you want to go to the away game. There's a lot of fans up there in the Sacramento area for the Warriors, so that would actually help them. And then on top of that, I think they just match up better for that first round, against the Kings because of experience-wise. I think their experience of the Warriors will hopefully pull them through if that's the first round matchup. Now, my other thing is with Gary Payton II, I think he is vital to stay healthy and for the Warriors' dominance to go far in the playoff run. His defense, if you guys didn't watch the game, his defense, his energy level, being 6'2", motherfucker plays like he's 6'9". It's unbelievable. His athleticism, his defensive prowess, ability to rebound, ability to do all the dirty work things. Is technically having a small, I guess in a way, Draymond Green. So it's like 2 of them. But the thing is, he's not as hated as Draymond, obviously. But I think he definitely changes the attitude of the defense of the Warriors. So I think Gary Payton II is that crucial. So hopefully he can stay healthy through this final push. Still crossing my fingers if Andrew Wiggins comes back. I'm not holding my breath, but even if he does come back, he probably won't be in game shape. He's going to be rusty. So at this point, if you're a Warriors fan or if you're just a Warriors in general, I wouldn't even anticipate him to come back for this playoff push. So just run with it, and I think they should be fine. Like I said, though, it's nice for them to win. They have a big game tomorrow against the Denver Nuggets, the number 1 seed currently. We'll see if Joker's going to even play. He didn't play last night. I think they played against the Suns, and we can talk about that in a second there. But he didn't play, so we'll see if he plays against the Warriors. And this is going to be a good game because they're going to be at Denver to see how the Warriors could stack up against the best team in the West currently. So, like I said, as a Warriors fan, go Dubs. I think they're going to do very well in the playoff push here. And, hopefully, like I said, they can pull some victories in the playoffs. So we shall see if they can hold on to this momentum push towards the end of the season. And the second game I want to talk about is the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. The Suns won 100-93. I'm not taking too much stock into that game because obviously Joker wasn't playing in it. And, it's one of those things, though. I wouldn't want to fucking face Phoenix, especially when KD is coming around to 100% right now. He had like 30 points, efficient night. I think he was like 11 for 15 shooting. And Devin Booker at 27. That's going to be 2 dynamic duos that I don't want to face in the playoffs if I was any team in the West. That's how good that KD is offensively. When he's that efficient, literally he's unstoppable, guys. And I think having Devin Booker and him on the same squad and able to be that dynamic offensively, and then Chris Paul, he's just running the show. They're gonna be a tough team. I was really, my dark horse is picking. I wouldn't even say dark horse. Phoenix is coming out of the West if they can stay healthy. If KD can stay healthy, if everybody else can stay healthy, they're just gonna be offensively a juggernaut to stop. That's my thing is that KD's gonna get his. So any team that plays them, you're gonna have to try and contain the rest of the squad. That's how I feel like you're gonna stop. KD's gonna get his 30 to 40 points a game, is what it is. He's just unstoppable. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, offensive players of this generation. And my thoughts are, if you can try and contain like Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and Ayton, you may have a chance to beat them. Defensively, they're not the greatest, obviously, but I still think that if you can stop the rest of the four and just let KD get his, then they'll be able to do. You should be able to beat them, hopefully. But like I said, I as a Warriors fan don't want to see them in the first round or two, because I really do believe they're that difficult to match up, especially when KD's 100% and he's playing the way he is. So there you guys go. That's the NBA from the night of. And then there's going to be it's going to be like, I think 4 or 5 more games of the regular season. So it's going to be coming down to the wire. There's still like 10 teams jockeying for playoff position in the West. So it's going to be super exciting to see who actually makes it into the play-in game and then who's going to actually get what seed. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see who matches up well against each other. So other than that, if you guys like this shit, subscribe.